I've always been against unboxing on video, until someone paid me to do an unboxing video. So let's rip this warm audio microphone out of its box and make an incredible video. Of course, if you want to miss out, you're welcome to crush that timestamp that will get you straight to that sweet, sweet microphone action. I'm not paid to do this video. No sponsor here. I'm just like you, super interested in this thing. What do you think? What's happening, booth junkies? Wait, no, I'm sorry. Greetings, Earthlings? No. Sup? There we go. Hi, and welcome to Mint Green Audio. My name is Todd. In this video, we're checking out this warm audio WA87 R2. The first version was good, I hear. But the second version, well, it's bigger. And it's said to be better. And as you can see, I'm quite excited about it. So stick around because by the end of this video, you'll get a good feel of how quality this thing is, what it's all about. So, let's get mic'd. No, let's roll. This thing is huge. This thing is heavy. And while big doesn't always mean quality, to me, when I look and get my hands on this thing, it screams quality. When faced with the choice of black or nickel, I'm more of a black fan myself, especially on this microphone with that flat finish. So you're probably thinking, what the heck, man? That's not black. For some reason, the look of this nickel just got me struck like a deer in the headlights. I think it's beautiful. This, to me, is not a microphone. This is art. So I was hesitant to pull the trigger on this guy because, as a voiceover talent, I've already got the Sennheiser MKH 416, which is one of the industry standards that I will probably never want to get rid of. Stick around to hear this mic compared to the 416. So, with that being said, I didn't really want to spend $600 on a mic and watch it collect dust, but now that it's plugged in and fired up, I think I'm going to love this thing. So let me tell you what I know about the WA87 R2. I'm going to skip some of the demonstrations you normally see on these type of videos because there are some really good channels that do an incredible job going over that stuff, and I kind of want to make my videos a little different. We don't need a clone of those videos. You already know that I think this thing is beautiful. Let's talk weight. It is really heavy. I've got the Rode PSA boom that I had it hooked up to at first, which was good. The Rode held it, the PSA did. I know a lot of you have the PSA one, and yeah, this will hold it. The PSA will hold it, but I got it on a table stand right now. I'll get to that. It's heavy. I got this tiny end table sitting next to me, so it's kind of behind me. It seems to position my microphones well, and I had to figure something else out because it literally tipped over the table. It's so heavy that it's even hard to tighten the shock mount to keep it at the angle I wanted to keep it at, in place. So when I totally changed my setup in here in this tent booth thing, I'll have to plan around a better placement for this mic. The PSA 1, it does hold it though, like I said. I know it's a very common arm, so there's that. One of the first things I noticed when I plugged this thing in was the gain compared to my 416. It's requiring a bit more gain than the 416, which I was a little surprised about. I'm still filling it out though. It hasn't been that long. But I think overall it's not a problem, as I can't really hear any noise floor that would be cause of concern from, having to crank the gain up too well. The noise floor seems to align with any other top tier mic. I haven't used a bunch of top tier microphones, but here's what I think. I think when you put forth an 87 style microphone and your price point is above $400, you're making a statement. And that statement is that you're serious about the quality of your microphones being top tier. I don't know anyone from Warm Audio, but I'm guessing if you asked someone from Warm Audio, they'd say that they're in the business of making top quality microphones. Just a guess. So again, the more I talk into this thing, the less I think that gain is an issue. I've got it turned up to 1230, noon 30, on my UA Apollo Solo right now. My 416 goes to about 1130, 1145. So more gain required here, but not a huge amount, right? Let's add some context now and try this sucker out against the 416. This is the Sennheiser MKH 416. And I'm just as happy as I thought I would be with this thing after having it for a few months now. This is the Warm Audio WA87 R2. R2 stands for Revision 2 because there's already the original WA87. This is the Sennheiser MKH 416, and it's a shotgun mic, and also a standard in the voiceover industry. Back on the WA87, I'm not going to test the plosives because I've never seen a microphone that rejects them. And, face it, you're smart enough to get a good pop filter like this one and do a quick YouTube search on mic technique if you haven't figured that out yet. Let's throw these puppies into the mix and hear how they sound with a little bit of post-production, as you would hear it when the final product went out on whatever form of media, audio stuff. I'm going to get up a little closer. Once there was a man. His name was Warm. He was never cold. In fact, he was so good at being warm that this story's going nowhere. Once upon a time, there was a woman, and her name was Sennheiser. She was very nice and pretty. She had a long cylinder because she was a shotgun microphone. Back to the WA, this man microphone had a nice and big old stature and was almost like the Hagrid from Harry Potter of microphones. So we're gonna keep the post-production rolling on this Warm thing here for the rest of the video, and lucky for you, I'm even gonna sing so that you music people can see how it sounds in a music mix. Let's go. Check out my mic, it's a really, really, really big mic, but I love it and I think it sounds nice. I really love it and I think it sounds nice. So now that I've briefly sung my heart out and you've heard it in the mix, it's time for you to be the judge. For voiceover, well, actually, before I do that, let me high pass filter. That's the one switch that I think is pretty important to demonstrate real quick. There's the high pass. You can tell a large difference. I know on a lot of microphones, you'll have multiple different high pass filters, and you can't really, it's really subtle, but for me, I can hear it like 100%, no question. So, like I was saying, it's time for you to be the judge. For voiceover, what are your thoughts? Let me know down in the comments which microphone you think sounds better for voiceover in your opinion. Is it the 416? Is it this WA? They're definitely different, and I can't wait, genuinely, to hear what you have to say because, I might have to throw this one into the regular voiceover rotation. We'll see. If I do use the Warm guy more often, I'm going to have to restructure my setup to make it more accessible. I've got a desktop mic stand that I have to mess with considerably in order to position this right up in my grill. So it's much easier just to swing this boom over right here for the 416. It's super light, super easy to mess with when I'm doing voiceover work, you know, all day, every day. Because I can't have this like right here all the time. I got to move it. But if I move it over, then my stand's going to fall over. So the weight, according to how my setup is right now, is an issue for me. And like I said, I'll take care of it and reconfigure my setup here, because I think this is a mic that I'm going to want to, you know, it's gonna share some time with this guy. But yeah, let me know if you found this video useful or entertaining or both or neither. Consider joining me next time and becoming a subscriber to Mint Green Audio, and I'll crank out some more vids kind of like this one. It's free to subscribe, and it ensures that you'll get a subtle heads up when I put up videos in the future. Thanks so much for spending a little time with me today. We'll see you next time. Take care.